Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 15 of Kishkindha Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw Sugriva being encouraged by Rama came to the warfield at the doors of Kishkindha. He let out a loud war cry inviting or challenging Vali for the fight. Meanwhile, his brother Vali, who was seated amid his wives in the inner apartments, heard the cry of the great hearted Sugriva and was filled with wrath when he caught the sound of that uproar causing terror to all beings. His feelings of lust changed to those of violent anger, and his limbs trembling with fury. He was formerly shone like gold, suddenly lost his brilliance like the sun under eclipse. Grinding his teeth, his eyes flashing with fire, he resembled a lake from which the lotuses have been uprooted. Hearing that unendurable cry, that Vanara strode forth in great haste, stamping on the earth as if he wished to shatter it. Then Tara, wife of Vali, embracing him tenderly, once more avowed her devotion to him, and timid and troubled, addressed him in these words, the wisdom of which the future was to prove. O brave warrior, this anger that has taken hold of you is like a raging torrent. Do yourself abandon it as on rising in the morning you do throw aside a faded garland. Tomorrow at dawn enter into combat with Sugriva, O valiant forest dweller, for you do not yet know the strength or weakness of your enemy. That you should set out immediately does not meet with my approval. Here, while I tell you the reason why I seek to delay you. Formerly, Sugriva, in great anger, came here and challenged you to fight, but defeated and overwhelmed by your blows, he fled. Having been assaulted and crushed in this wise, he now returns to challenge you again, which rouses my suspicion. To roar thus in so insolent and arrogant a manner, so filled with wrath, is not done without a particular motive. To my mind, Sugriva has not returned alone, but has an escort who is ready to rush to his defense. Hence, this cry of defiance. Sugriva is a naturally clever and sagacious Vanara and will never ally himself to one whose valor has not been tried. This, O warrior, is what I have heard from the youthful Prince Angada. Take heed, therefore, and have a care. It is to your advantage. He has told me all that he has heard from his emissaries concerning Sugriva while journeying in the forest. Two sons were born to the king of Ayodhya, full of courage, invincible in combat. They are of the house of Ikshwaku and are renowned. Their names are Rama and Lakshmana. These two indomitable heroes have sealed a pact of friendship with Sugriva, and this ally of your brother is Rama, famed for his military exploits, the destroyer of enemy hosts, who resembles the fire at the end of the world cycle. He dwells in the forest and is the supreme refuge of all the virtuous who seek his protection. He is the support of the oppressed, the unique repository of all glory, and is conversant with both secular and spiritual learning. His pleasure consists in carrying out the behests of his father. As the king of the mountains is a treasury of precious metals, so is he, that is Rama, so he is he a mine of every good quality. It is peace and not war that you should seek with that magnanimous one, the invincible Rama, whose prowess on the battlefield is without limit. O hero, I have no desire to oppose you, but tell you this for your good. Therefore, heed my counsel. Do not seek a quarrel with your younger brother, O valiant monarch. I am certain it is to your advantage to contract a friendship with Rama, reconcile yourself with Sugriva, and put all thoughts of hatred far from you. Your younger brother is an inhabitant of the forest of amiable qualities. Whether he dwell here or there, he is bound to you from every point of view, and I do not see any like him in the world. With gifts, honors, and in other ways, bind him to yourself through kindness. Abandon your ill will and let him in future dwell near you. The thick necked Sugriva is a powerful, valuable, and natural ally. Win back your brother's affection. There is no other way to happiness for you here. If you do desire to please me and recognize my devotion to you, then in the name of affection, O my friend, I implore you to act as I have counseled. Follow my advice, which is salutary. Trust me and do not give way to anger. Live in peace with the son of King of Kosala. Do not quarrel with him. His valor is equivalent to Indra's. In these words, which were full of wisdom and would have enabled him to save himself, Tara addressed Vali, but he refused to listen and, driven by the force of destiny, advanced to meet his death. Thus ended chapter 15 of Kishkindha Kanda in Ramayana. Thus, in this particular part, we have seen even Vali, who rushed to the fight in the earlier case, but this time is being properly guided by Tara. However, driven by the destiny, he is not ready to hear to her words, instead to face his destiny to meet the end. नमस्ते शारदा देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनी त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. Bye.